to Mpumalanga, where arrangements are being made for the funeral service of the former Deputy President David Mabuza. That's currently underway. A number of mourners, of course, have made their way there. Him being laid to rest, that will take place on Saturday in Mpumalanga, though the government and a family are yet to announce the official venue. As I indicated, mourners have been streaming in. SABC News reporter Tumelo Machogo is outside the home for us now. Tumelo, morning to you. Thanks indeed for your time. I can only imagine more mourners coming to pay their tributes to the former Deputy President, and many, sharing their words of comfort and what he meant for South Africa and his political party.
Well, indeed, Crystal, that a lot of people have been arriving here, and even since this morning, we have been seeing ANC NEC member Regina Mohawule, also the Deputy Minister of Education. She's right inside the family residency here. Also, the ANC provincial leadership is also here. But let's quickly speak to Muzichura just to hear about what's going to be taking place today. We understand there's going to be a lot of activities as the day progresses. Ndate, thank you so much for speaking to us. Just talk to us about who's expected to be visiting the family this morning, and also how is the family holding up, and then can we expect any announcement on the day of the venue of the funeral?
We continue to start by extending our words of condolences. First and foremost, the Mabuza family and everyone affected by the situation. We are briefing to the fact that today we are expecting the president of Contralesa and the leadership of the traditional leaders in the province would be visiting the homestead around 11 o'clock. The premier, obvious, is always around here, in and out. We're expecting the president of the ANC Youth League, Comrade Colin Malachi. We're also expecting the TG of Sanko, who's going to be coming here also late afternoon. There will also be a number of guests that we may not be confirming now will be coming in to also share condolences with the family. But our day as it starts, we're also preparing for the whole week. Like tomorrow as Monday, the region of Ehlanzeni, led by Comrade Jackie Masi, the RTT, will come in the morning, will be the first. It will welcome the PC of the ANC, which is led by Comrade Mandla Ndlovu. The PC of the ANC will also be accompanied by the Sanko. The PC of Sanko also would be also accompanied by the PC of Kosatu. SSCP will come in the midweek as well. There will be also members of the provincial legislature led by the chief whip, and the speaker will also be joining, and a number of dignitaries in the afternoon. We're also expecting leadership from other provinces will be coming from Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. On Tuesday, we're expecting Nkangala region RTT. We're also expecting that SSCP will also come on Tuesday. There will also be executive mayors, councillors, and business persons starting Tuesday and Wednesday, moving up until this. On Wednesday, we're expecting the ANC Women's League to convene Umanyano. Here also on Wednesday, after all business persons, friends will be around here. In the evening, we're planning to convene a church service inside the yard, wherein there will be pastors will be rendering a word of God to the family as a form of healing the wounds. On Thursday, which is a great day, we are expecting to have these three provincial, call them provincial memorial services, but hosted at the regional level. For Ehlanzeni region, the memorial services will be held at Epola, Ehlanzeni Epola, around Hazyview, where Comrade David Mabuza is coming from. Members of the community in that area will be the one, and the entire Ehlanzeni will be celebrating the life and times of Comrade Didi at Epola. Gersivande will be in Emelo Mswalikwa, around Mswalikwa Civic Center. Nkangala will be at Sydney Choma in Middleburg. At the banquet there, that's where they will be having their memorial service. So our plans are like that. On Friday, while members will be pouring in here to share condolences, in the late afternoon will be hosting a guard of honor. I can call it the National Guard of Honor, wherein we'll be receiving the remains of the former Deputy President, Comrade David Mabuza, in preparation to hand over to government. We know for sure that on Saturday, government will take over everything else. Ourselves will be supporting in terms of attendance and so on. But in terms of the venue of where the service will be held, it's a matter that when the Premier arrives here around 10-11, we'll finalize that with the family. I'm sure by 1 o'clock it will be announced that the venue for the funeral will be at this point in time. But what we know for sure, all of us, is that the burial, Comrade Didi will be buried in his homestead.
All right, Ndate, thank you so much for speaking to us. You actually just gave us like a very nice, comprehensive idea of how the day will progress today, including how will the rest of the week actually progress until the burial of Mr. Mabuza here at his homestead on Saturday. Griselda.
Tumelo, thank you very much indeed. I'm sure we'll get updates a bit later on what the final word will be relating to the venue for the burial or the funeral service of the late former Deputy President of the country. Tumelo Machogo, thank you very much indeed for that update. Okay, we'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll continue with more news.